MP. How you feeling?
You been good, MP?
Great. I'm like getting myself in too.
Look out there, MP.
He's about to tear it up.
And in the locker room, each guy has been going over. Welcome, fans. Thanks for joining us for this Friday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here alongside Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And our reporter tonight on the sideline is Allie LaForce. With the season winding down, GA, what's key for a long playoff run, do you think?
Kevin, one thing is health, right? When you look back at past NBA champions, lots of times it's the teams that were able to survive the year without any major injury.
So the New York starting five. In at the guard spots, Brunson and Clarkson. Josh Hart out there with Anunoby. And it's Towns in at the center, filling out the middle. And Towns gets it to go.
A prolific inside scorer since his first day in the league. Towns gets the job done down low.
And here's MP for three. Bangs home the trifecta.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Hart outside from about 19 feet. Brunson no good. And here are the Nets. They beat the Knicks during their last encounter in New York.
Yeah, they cruised to a win in these teams' last encounter, and their field goal percentage was off the charts.
For New York, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. In a hard-nosed defensive identity for this Knicks. But, G.A., there's been some slippage.
Well, the challenge has been their 2 best offensive players get targeted at the other end. The adage, you're only as strong as your weakest link, has some truth to it.
Minot, good.
How about the vision from MP? In the pick and roll, that's very encouraging to see.
Anunoby outside. Back to Brunson. Fires the 3. The rebound by Demon. For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. A nice shot by MP.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Brunson, and denied. He sends it right off the glass.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now. A little bit in his head.
They set the screen to the wing on the left. The 3 from MP. Knicks with the rebound. They come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Well, they weren't fighting through screens. Their closeouts and rotations were late. You name it, and let's just say they didn't do it on defense.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Thunder was outstanding. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and he made the defense look helpless as he piled on the points. Really just a phenomenal performance from him. Here's hoping we see more of the same from him in this one, guys.
Great stuff, Allie. We thank you. It certainly was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
And the Nets making a change here. Williams has checked in.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Strus trying to break loose. A nice shot by Sohan.
A talented finisher close range? Yeah, that's what Jeremy's looking for.
Here's MP. Oh, and he misses the dunk. Knicks trail by 7. And here is Strus. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. And the basket by Alvarado.
If you're not right up there on him, oh, he's going to make you pay.
To the middle. Here's Claxton. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 4 assists in the game. 41 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Hukporti. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. Both teams will make substitutions.
On the court.
35 seconds left to play here in the first. Now, here's MP. He's defended by Alvarado. Back to MP. From outside the arc. Hits it from three-point range. MP's got 11 points.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
Towns, and the layup's good off the glass.
And I'll tell you, offense comes really easy to Big Cat.
MP outside. Fires from deep. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. MP getting it done for the Brooklyn Nets. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We come back right after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness.
They've got Traoré. Also, Terrence Mann is out there. And it's Wolf in the power forward. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. Now here's Towns. He had a 36-point outing in the last game against Memphis.
And Towns is solid at getting strong position on the glass. Terrific work.
Pass to man. Here's Clowney. There's the pick. And there's the call on Miles McBride. That is his first foul of the game.
Substitutions on the court.
And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. MP deciding where to go with it. Just 4 to shoot. Yep, it counts. Minot's got 9.
Flashing some of his passing potential. MP with the dime.
Outside, Towns. Sinks the three-pointer.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
And here's MP for 3. Sinks the triple. 14 points for him.
Young guns love this type of competition. Great answer from MP.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. The Knicks are able to play 5 out. And Josh Hart told me they surrounded Jalen Brunson with guys who can shoot. Guys that command attention. He's able to expose that, scoring the ball and being unselfish. The court is wide open. Back to you, Kevin.
Tons of spacing. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks. So for the Knicks, Diawara's checked in, and it's Jalen Brunson in for Jose Alvarado. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Thanks. With players signing rich extensions, highlighted by Devin Booker's 2-year, $145 million max contract, we're quickly approaching a time when so-called supermax players will be making over $1 million per game. As shocking as it sounds, the reality is that the best players are already worth more than that to their teams.
It's all about results. Thanks so much for the report, Shams. And the Knicks miss again.
Let's just say his subpar shooting is just one reason why they are trailing in this ball game.
And here's MP for 3. Nailed from three-point land. And now it's a 10-point Nets lead. Towns sets the pick for Brunson. Towns finds Struth. Steps back. Picked him clean. MP right side. And MP throws it down.
This gives you an idea of MP's potential. It shows the type of scorer he can become.
Knicks trail by 12. Brunson the pass to Towns. And it's Brunson missing. And so MP will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. And we've been following this group's absolute dominant season, winning most games in blowout fashion.
Truly record-setting fashion. Nonetheless, though, it's been demoralizing to teams facing this group. I mean, before halftime, teams are often down by 15 or 20 points. We might be witnessing another blowout in the making here tonight.
Nicholas Claxton's checked in for the Nets. Demon comes in for Traore. The first one falls.
And you talk about building a legacy. That's MP's mindset, not just for himself, but for this team.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Now here's Brunson. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Grizzlies in Memphis.
And he didn't just create offense for himself now. He did a tremendous job of setting up his teammates as well.
MP outside. There's the screen to the inside. It's deflected. And a fast break now for the Knicks. McBride passes to Hart, and Hart throws it down.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by Brooklyn.
To the paint. Here's Minot. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Minot's got the lead up to 14 now for the Nets. Clarkson surveying the floor. Pass to McBride. Just 5 to shoot. It's hauled in by Claxton.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
MP outside. Here's Agbaji. The three-pointer is right on target. Abaji's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game. And it's Brunson missing.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
A nice shot by MP.
You see the foundation of a real long-range threat. Now MP just has to keep developing those skills.
And it's Brunson missing. Gets it off. Beats the buzzer. Wow!
Yeah, that's just an amazing way to get that ball off in time.
Talk about being poised under pressure. Big-time shot from him there.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll return shortly.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket. What do you guys think? Looks like an action-packed group of games here.
Well, it's a very competitive league right now, Ernie. No more easy nights like Shaq and I had back in our day.
Oh yeah, some of those teams were SOFT, soft, but I'm not naming names. You know who you are.
Oh, very noble of you, Dr. O'Neill. And talking about our game for a moment here, guys, how about MP? What a first half for him.
One guy stands out so far tonight, and you know who it is. MP is calling for the ball every trip up the floor and showing what he's capable of.
Huge first half. We'll see if they keep going to him, which seems like the wise choice. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Here's Demon. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 23 points, setting the floor for the Knicks. In at the guard spots, Brunson and Clarkson. Josh Hart out there with Towns, and it's Anunoby in at the 3, the small forward. Now, here's MP, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. And checking out some numbers for Jordan Clarkson. Brooklyn shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And both free throws good for MP. And for the Knicks, they're shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks a lot, guys. Jalen Brunson is the engine that makes this team go, and he has sacrificed so that the Knicks could surround him with talent. He said, winning trumps everything that I do individually. I'll do my part to help this team try to get a championship. It's all about the journey, and I am happy to be a part of it. Guys, back to you.
Yeah, you're right. Putting the team first. Thanks a lot, Allie. Brunson against MP. Hart outside. Some nice passing by New York here. High post try. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Now, Anunoby, following the 3-point attempt by MP. Brunson the pass to Towns. The kick out to Anunoby. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
That's not how you want to come out of the break. 3 straight misses. They need to settle in quick.
A 3 from MP. Good on the 3-point shot. MP's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's Towns. He's got 9. Anunoby finds Hart. Back to Anunoby. Brunson with a clean look, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Brunson's got 7.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Second round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you, but it's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite.
Here's Brunson, following the basket by MP. And the rejection by MP. Lets the 3 fly, cranes the 3-pointer. MP's got 10 points in just the second half.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from 3-point range.
Towns sets the pick for Hart. Pass to Towns. Rebound, Brooklyn. Demons got rebound number 5 here tonight. The 3 from MP. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
New York's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's Clarkson over Demon. Towns kicks to Anunoby. Towns a screen on MP. Basket counts. Brunson's got 5 points now this quarter.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Claxton sets the screen for MP. Out the basket.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Clarkson for 3. And the 3 ball is good. Clarkson's got himself on the board with 3 there.
As a shooter, Clarkson can be so efficient. He gets the ball and goes right into his shot.
And so Anunoby will bring it up for the Knicks. MP against Brunson. Clarkson up top. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. Hart, that's good.
Nice job by Clarkson moving the ball there. His coaches would like to see a little more of that.
And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. Both teams deciding to change it up. And the Knicks with possession here. Here's Sohan. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Sohan's got his second basket.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Down low. Pass to Strus. And it's Alvarado in the corner. Drains it from beyond the arc. Alvarado's got 6. 9 seconds left in the third. On the wing, MP. And again for 3. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. MP out there with Traore. Then it's Williams. And it's Clowney in at center. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. MP, no good.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
McBride passes to Alvarado. Yep, that one goes in there.
Given the size disadvantage, you have to have a lot of confidence to take that shot.
And I like his belief in his game. Go at the taller defender, make him react to you.
Now, here's MP. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by Sohan. The Knicks shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. McBride's shot is off. Timeout called the Nets. And when players get into a little extracurricular conversation with opponents, RJ, do you think officials are a little too quick to hit them with the double T?
No, that's just officials trying to get control of the game, giving both players a warning. That's all a tough technical is a warning, because we don't have both players have been warned. We have both players have technicals.
The Knicks making a switch here. Brunson's checked in. Brooklyn's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. MP, no good. Over Williams, and again it's New York.
Well, after an uneven first half, he's managed to right the ship and get things going.
The Nets have gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. MP passes to Wolf. Back to MP. There's the triple. Drops in the tray. MP's got 46 points.
Ooh, he's been the guy tonight. Really impressive performance.
For New York, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Brunson the pass to Towns. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's the screen. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Here's Sohan. From outside, off the mark.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
The young Bob MP taking off there.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. Pass to Sohan. Left side, Towns. Towns is doubled. Count it. Towns has got 4 points in the quarter.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Here's Clowney, defended by Towns.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. The shot's good from Brunson.
Amazing floater from Brunson. He continues to show how dangerous he can be.
MP against Brunson. There's a good screen. Inside. Clowney. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
And how about the game from Towns? So the combination of that height and shooting, probably unmatched in the NBA.
Here's Clowney. The 19-foot shot. MP, no good.
I'll be honest, I'm a little surprised he missed that.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Nets.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of finding the open man gave them the higher percentage shots. The ball movement was key for the win.
And this has been a beautiful thing to watch. This team all season long with a remarkable journey, including tonight. They'll have now won 70 on the year. And what a tremendous standout performance it was for MP.
And his playmaking is what stood out to me, effortlessly creating for his teammates.
Strus's shot is good.
Oh, great awareness from Brunson. He draws the defense and able to kick it out for the open three.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. To the paint. Kicks it out to MP. And the Nets miss again. New York with the ball. Now Strus. Bounce pass from Zohan. From deep, Brunson. No good on that one. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
Now let's go to our sideline reporter, Dominic Hamill.
Thanks, guys. Congratulations on the win, MP. You led by example tonight, finishing with a double-double. Talk about it.
Yeah, it's not something I'm thinking about while the game is happening. It's just reading the game and looking for my spots, places where I can make a positive impact, you know? Wherever that happens to be, but you always love to see a double-double. Feels good to fill up the stat sheet.
I'll bet. Congrats, MP.
Appreciate you.
Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dominic, thanks a lot. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you so much for watching tonight's presentation. We'll see you next time.